welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. This reading may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, Venus dominant in your natal chart, or if you're cross-watching for a Libran, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate. Keep in mind that this reading may contain some material that is sensitive. That's not the type of reading that you came in search of. Take this moment to go ahead and click off. Let's dive right into this, Libras. Okay. Let's move to the next part. I'll come back to this one. Yep. 8 of Cups. Libras, it looks like somebody could be thinking about leaving a situation. Someone is looking at someone in this situation as being possessive. Libra, some of you could be clinging too tightly to a situation. And it seems like it's on someone's mind this week about if this is the best course of action. Somebody's been thinking about this for a while, letting it marinate, maybe hoping that things would change, maybe hoping that things would get better. And maybe lately things have just been kind of strained between you and someone. And so I think someone might be thinking about leaving. Oh, some of you Libras are in a third party situation. Not all of you. You make it clear. I didn't say all Libras are in a third party, but some of you might be. Those of you who are, this feels like this is someone leaving a third party situation. There's a reunion that's taking place. Or some of you, if this person left, somebody might be coming back to try to work it out. And maybe this is like a high school sweetheart thing. Like maybe you met someone, maybe you met this person way back in the day and made this connection. But like I said, right now, it definitely feels like there's tension between you and someone. Yeah, it looks like you're angry at possibly somebody. This might be someone that is a Libra Aries, not a cusper, but well, because it's not a cusp, but somebody might have Libra and Aries in their chart. It may have been due to something that you found out about or something that you could be finding out about this week. Something seems a little bit tense. Yeah, you got a Scorpio. This could be a Pisces or Cancer, but I definitely feel like there's a Scorpio. This feels like you're looking at this person as though you see the truth about something. You see the truth, or you will see the truth about something. I think you have an issue with somebody that has a drinking problem. I don't know. Maybe you feel like somebody tried, like they snap their fingers and they expect you to kind of like cater to them. This feels like this is somebody that doesn't want to bend. They don't want to change. And I think that something is about to come to an end, especially due to lies and deception. But I think this is why I see someone leaving and coming back, because this feels like this is a cycle. And it could possibly be repeating. It's like the cycle looks like it's like cheat and repeat. Let me remove this Libra, and we'll see what else is coming out, because it looks like I don't want to start the reading off like this, but I will say that some of you might have an issue with your child, and it may have something to do with a conversation, unless this is an adult. Maybe you feel like you can't have a mature conversation with a particular adult in your life. So I think this is part of the reason why someone is leaving or thinking about leaving a situation. You got the Gemini. There's a Gemini here. Somebody's definitely a flirt. And it feels like what's going on in the situation is that there's arguing, and it seems like the arguing has been taking place on a very toxic level. And someone this week could be maybe ranting, like drunk ranting. That's what this feels like. But I also see something here with law enforcement. So I'm kind of feeling like somebody could be on probation. I don't know, this is like a DUI, drunk driving type of situation. This feels like somebody gets pulled over because of liquor. I don't know, liquor. Maybe there's open containers in the car, but that's why this tower is here. That's what I mean. Like, I guess this is a warning to anyone who might be either you or somebody around you. Somebody's driving drunk or they're driving recklessly. something may catch up with someone. But like I said, this feels like someone is like on probation or parole. Somebody's parole officer could be maybe somebody have to like report to parole. Or this might have something to do with the toxic argument that I was talking about. Maybe something might get so loud that this could end up in the police getting called. What happened? Oh no, wait a minute. Why am I saying that? We talked about this in previous readings. That there may have been a situation that could have gotten out of hand. We got the tower once again. That's what I mean. This feels like this is the pattern. Arguing, putting hands possibly, and somebody getting locked up. What's going on with Libra? Spirit guides. Maybe you live near a coastal state. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. I asked the question, and the spirit guides are giving me a lot. Let's just stick to what's going on in this reading. What's going on? Why is someone going to jail? What's going on with Libra? See, that's what I mean. You have justice not once, but twice. I thought this was justice, but it's temperance. Okay. I'm trying to look into what this legal situation is about. Yeah, this definitely has something to do with law enforcement. What happened though? What's going on with Libra? Somebody turning themselves in. Catastrophe. I think this is due to someone's temper. I think you are dealing with someone with an explosive temper. And I do. I feel like something got out of hand. Libra or cross watcher, possibly with a lot of alcohol involved. Yeah. I don't know. It just feels like you might be concerned about a legal situation. If this is a legal situation, it feels like it's ongoing. Like you've been enduring something for a while. That's why, again, I feel like it's probation or somebody's on parole. Hey, Unica. Hey, Becca. What's going on with Libra spirit guides? Okay, it's showing me a lot of different things. What's going on specifically with this legal situation with Libra? This is either Libra or Libra, this is you or this is somebody around you. Is there fire? What happened with this legal situation, spirit guide? Yeah, this feels like this is, yeah, the courts of justice. You have a legal proceeding going on. You could, or you have in the past. It could have something to do with some sort of accusation, some sort of like criminal activity. You could be connecting with someone who has a criminal past. What happened? Yeah, thank you. I see it. This is foolishness. It seems like somebody may have said something and maybe a very emotionally charged situation. And now someone is looking back on the situation, and especially if somebody was drunk. Sadness, anger. You're dealing with someone who has a lot of depression and somebody that has anger issues. Okay, so it seems like something erupted. And due to something that someone says that now someone regrets, yeah, it looks like somebody wants forgiveness. So I don't know if this is like maybe somebody left to kind of cool off from the situation. But either way, it feels like there's a legal situation that could be lingering. And it seems like you could be going back to court or something is bringing you to court. It could be a legal situation. What I'm trying to say, someone could have passed a Libra. I don't know if that's what's bringing some of you to court, but I definitely see some sort of court involvement. Unless this does feel like this is a crime. Someone is accusing someone of a crime. It feels like somebody's coming to look for someone. Bear with me, Libra. I'm just trying to get some more context. Somebody's ratting someone out. That's what I see. This feels like this is an assault case. Or like I said, someone is looking for someone for whatever reason. And yeah, you definitely have some type of bullying in this situation. This could be going on with children. It could be going on at school or home. But I also feel like this could be going on online. Like this could definitely be like cyberbullying, hacking sort of thing. Yeah. So it definitely feels like someone is looking into a situation, possibly doing some sort of investigation about something. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of you Libras are dealing with another air sign. I mentioned that, Gemini. That would be a Gemini that we're talking about. Some of you, it's, yep. You're dealing with an air sign, or that's you. Some of you, this legal, excuse me, this legal situation could have something to do with a divorce. Like I mentioned, somebody is leaving. There could be a breakup. This could be division of assets. Someone possibly breaking a lease and moving. I mentioned to you, someone is leaving a third party, possibly coming back. Okay. Someone is, it seems like what broke this down, you are Libra once again in the upright. This feels like this is due to some sort of infidelity. Okay, I'll put it this way. If things are tense between you and this person, or you are a part of a third party, I definitely feel like somebody is leaving someone. Someone feels rejected. And if you did break up from someone and they're keeping their distance, I think someone is feeling lonely about the situation. They're kind of withdrawn. And it feels like it's in the aftermath of someone just doing something that was just inconsiderate and completely out of hand. It feels like maybe somebody did act out of character, or like I said, something went overboard. Some of you, I think you really love this person and you really want them to be your partner. But it just seems like something about the situation may need to change, and it seems like someone is not willing to. So it's almost as if you've kind of started to live with the situation the way that it is. Yeah, you have 3 kids with someone, because it definitely feels like that could be why someone is staying. It could be because of children. It could also be because maybe someone provides a lifestyle that maybe someone would not have otherwise. What's going on with the Libra Nation? I don't know. Hey, Shantane. You had a lot of gossip in the background, or a lot of people that might be wondering what's going on with you. The gossip could also be that someone could be talking to someone else, complaining to someone else about the problems in the relationship. It's like rather than bringing the issues directly to the person, it's almost if someone is kind of going to talk to someone else about the problems rather than the two of you maybe discussing it. And maybe the two of you have had to try to discuss the situations, the problems in the relationship in the past, and maybe that's where the tension is coming from. It might be that one of you wants to make the relationship better and your intention is to talk things out, and it just seems like the other person doesn't want to listen. Hey, Libra goddess. Somebody is waiting for someone to return, it looks like. I think that even though maybe the two of you are not talking right now, I think that someone does have unconditional love for you or for the situation. I think that someone is returning. This could be your child, children. Some of you, maybe you haven't seen your children due to a breakup or due to there being tension between you and maybe the parent of the other child. I think that might be the custody issue, to be honest. Or some of you might be having some sort of the investigation that I'm speaking about may concern children. And this might be like a child services case. And this might be like a family kind of coming back together after there's been some sort of division with the government getting involved. Like I mentioned, some of you, maybe you're not, okay, innocence. Right? Maybe someone is being accused of something and maybe someone is innocent. This feels like this is a child, though. It feels, God, I don't like saying this. Okay. This is a court situation. Some of you, this may have something, the accusation could be some sort of like indecency with a child. What's that? Court situation. Courts get involved. Connected to children. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So someone returning, there could possibly be a reunion. Like I said, you and your children, you and an ex, you and a family member. Yeah, I see somebody's blowing smoke. I promise you, someone is a smoker, but this is like somebody is like bluffing. Like somebody, like they're saying stuff that they really don't mean. Like this is some sort of empty threat, this feels like. I don't know if this is going on in this situation. Something is definitely tense and rocky. Okay. If I don't know if this is all connected, but I mentioned to you some sort of cyberbullying, hacking sort of thing, some sort of harassment. That's interesting how these cards fell. Yeah, you're definitely getting into it with someone. Some sort of verbal altercation. Again, this is some sort of empty threat. What is going on with Libra? There's a Leo. Libra, you might have some sort of injury, you or someone around you. Somebody could be maybe, what am I trying to say? Like hobbling on one leg. Somebody stubbed their toe, possibly. Okay. Somebody has a secret relationship. That's what I mean. And somebody's finding out about it. Somebody's finding out about a third party situation. Somebody is married, they're in a relationship. Again, it seems like it shows me the same thing over and over. Like somebody can't decide if they want to leave. If it's, I also feel that if someone is leaving, someone may want to go toward an earth sign, towards Virgo or Capricorn, or this is someone that somebody has on the side and they're keeping secret. You know what I mean? You might feel like something's concealed, but it definitely feels like it feels as though someone sees the situation for what it is. Somebody really genuinely sees what's going on. Something is not as concealed and secret as somebody hopes that it would be, especially if this is a side relationship. Somebody definitely has a side chick. And like I mentioned to you, there's gossip. They're running their mouth to the side chick or side piece. I think that this week somebody is struggling emotionally. And I think you might kind of notice that. I mentioned to you before, this could be a child. Let me go back to this card. I did remove these cards. Somebody is struggling emotionally with something. Oh, some of you, somebody had a baby. Maybe you're expecting a baby, Libra. But expect somebody to be over dramatic. Or you might feel like somebody just does too much. And then feels like in the aftermath of a situation, somebody is kind of struggling to kind of pick up the pieces of what happened. This feels like there was a physical injury. Libra singles. Those of you who could be getting into a relationship with someone, like I mentioned to you, somebody could have maybe like a criminal record. Doesn't necessarily, and I'm not trying to give off the impression that that makes someone a bad person. What I am trying to say is that that might be a fact in your situation. But beyond that, I think that someone could be physically abusive. And maybe that's not something that you'll immediately see about this person. But I definitely feel like you'll pick up on red flags about this pretty quickly. Especially if this is like, if you're able to find out about their dating history. Okay, like I said, it's relevant to you in some sort of way. Somebody is violent. Could be. Somebody might be a really good manipulator, could be a gaslighter, and somebody could try to manipulate someone into staying in a relationship, if that's what you want to call it, that could just be very volatile and full of frustration and strife and this sort of thing. It seems like the advice, Libra, with that Eight of Cups is possibly to walk away from this. Yeah, but then you have this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I mentioned to you earlier, in Aries, possibly somebody is returning. Who is someone returning to? I did mention a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody could be returning to maybe work something out with you. It seems like, again, but they're coming in the same exact way. So this is what I mean. The cycle may potentially repeat between you and someone. It's the same old rocky situation. So just a lot to maybe think about. Libra, I did not expect reading to go this way. Spirit guides just said, do Libra ASAP. You have a Taurus in your situation, by the way. Let's see what's going on in some other area of your life. Let's move on, and hopefully there's other things that are not as tense. No. I mentioned to you some sort of harassment, yeah? I think this is something that might be going on spiritually. Yeah, this feels like somebody is holding on for money. Like they're maybe afraid to maybe lose out on their financial situation. Yeah. Interpretation, behavior. I think this is with a child, especially if there's a child in the midst of this situation. I think this child feels pitted against. And it could be this child that's struggling emotionally. Some of you, it seems like what your guys want you to see about this person is that this person loves you, but they're not really ready to offer a commitment. Someone's returning, like I mentioned to you. I think that in the silence between the two of you, I think that someone is really angry with themselves about the way that things worked out. Yeah, this does. It feels like somebody is facing jail time. I think somebody is taking a step back from this for right now to kind of figure out what's next for this. I think that your spirit guides are definitely sharpening your discernment about certain situations that are going on around you. And I definitely feel like this harassment that I was mentioning to you, it may have something to do with a coworker this week. Let's see. What's going on with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Hi, Unica. Velvet Love. Hello, Rosa. Let's see. What's going on with Libras at work? Okay, mix these cards together. Give me one quick second. Libras. Okay. That's this whole thing about behavior, interpretation. At work, Libras or cross watchers, you might be looking a little bit confused, a little bit rattled, or like I mentioned to you, some sort of tension, arguing. This could be something that could possibly go down at work. If it's not at home, but I do feel like it is. So be careful about it's easier said than done, possibly. I was going to say that once you hit those doors at work, Libra, whatever was going on at home, you might want to be kind of conscientious of your body language, because it definitely feels as though there's somebody that's really going out of their way to pay a lot of attention to you. And maybe it's not just that. And maybe it's not that they're doing that. It might just be that it's just glaringly obvious that something is up with you or that something is going on. Maybe somebody doesn't really know what you're dealing with or what you're going through, Libra or cross watcher. And somebody's trying to interpret that. And it seems like that could add another layer of confusion about what could be going on at work. Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Libra. Libras, maybe this week you're just feeling burnout. Maybe you're wanting some time to kind of unwind. Maybe you're wanting to go on a vacation to kind of clear your head to help you to make some decisions. Now this alpha male, alpha female person, this person could be someone that exists at work. Like you might have a very demanding, breathing down your neck type of boss. And that could be where you could possibly be getting into it with someone, someone in a position of authority. Like I mentioned to you though, maybe you're just having a lot of police activity around you. This could be someone in a position of authority. Maybe somebody is in jail and they're just really going through it. And that could be where the harassment is. This is precisely why I'm saying if you have something that maybe a legal situation that you may need to take care of, especially having something to do with your vehicle or driving or whatever, or if it affects that, you're going to want to get that taken care of. Because like I said, you got a lot of police activity around you. Libra. Yeah, you got a decision to make about work. You definitely have a Scorpio hovering around you. Or you are the Libra Scorpio. What's going on at work with Libra? Okay. This feels like this is some sort of power play, power struggle that you might be having with someone. Is that a boss or this is a business partner that you work with? No, you have your resume ready? Libra, what is going on? Okay, yeah. You're definitely burnt out. And so, yeah, it does look like maybe you need some time to kind of unwind. You're not getting enough rest. You're feeling a lot of pressure. You're going to work feeling this way. And yeah, I do, Libra. I feel like it may be written all over your face. If it's not you, then it's someone around you. Yeah, I do feel like somebody could be saying something to you. I do. And I feel that it's because of all this pressure that you're under that it could possibly tempt you to say something that maybe you would possibly later regret. That card flew where I did. Yeah, do the work. You hear sounds in the background. It's my dog. She's snoring. Tana, Tana, do the work. So maybe someone is maybe accusing you of not getting work done. Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with job performance this week. That's what I mean. Like, be mindful of what's going on with you, what's going on with your face, right? Is it tense? Is it that you're preoccupied with a lot of things? That could possibly put some sort of stress on your work situation. And it feels like either someone is calling someone out. I think that's what I'm getting from this. What's going on? What's going on, Holy Spirit, with Libras at work? I think you are thinking about leaving. If it's not permanently, like I said, you might be thinking about just kind of like vacating for a couple of days. Thank you. That's exactly what I feel. Maybe some of you travel for work, or you're dating someone, or you're in a relationship with someone who does travel for work, possibly. I think you might be keeping your distance from certain people, okay? Because of whatever it is that's going on. Like I said, it just seems like you kind of just need some time to kind of deal with things. Yeah, that's what I mean. Lovers fighting. Unless you work with somebody that you're in a relationship with, it just definitely feels like you're giving somebody the silent treatment. Like I said, it's written all over your face. People can see it. You might feel like you kind of got it under control, Libra, but it doesn't. It feels like maybe it's not. Yes, it's a composure issue. So again, somebody may be saying something to you that kind of like gets on your nerves, or that like I said, because you're already feeling tense, you might already just work in a tense work environment, and maybe you feel like you're just kind of done holding your peace. This feels like it is important this week to keep your composure if the circumstance is that type of thing. Everybody's circumstance is different, but in some certain instances, it may be necessary for you to kind of like figure out how to kind of deal with this. Yes, thank you. You got this card that says do the work and laziness. This is either someone accusing you of this, Libra, or it's just something that's going on. If you're dating somebody that you work with, Libra, it's probably not a good idea. That's possibly why I see that gossip and pettiness going on in the background. It just seems like it's not, yep, something ends up in somebody in some sort of trouble. I think this is, yeah, maybe somebody could be getting reprimanded at work, possibly. I mentioned to you legal trouble. Yeah, thank you. You may not want to date somebody that you're working with, but if you are, you may want to be as discreet as possible. Okay? Libras. What's going on at work? Let's see. Yeah. Anger. This is what I mean. Somebody says something, or this is some sort of reaction. And now somebody puts their foot in their mouth and they're regretting it. Or this is with a lever. Thank you. Going on in the tarot community. There's a lot of copycat behavior, right? Maybe you work in social media. It's like a monkey see, monkey do. Somebody might be seeing something, pointing it out, this sort of thing. Because it looks like looks are deceiving with a particular situation, Libra. Thank you. Lies. So I don't know, like I said, rumors are being spread, information is circulating. But like I said, it's not maybe at work, it's with family. Maybe you work with family. I don't know. It just seems like there's just a lot of reasons for you to be yep, it's your face. It's what's going on. It's written all over your face, Libra. So just food for thought. If this resonates for you or it ends up playing out, keep that in mind. Random side note, I think that you have a lot of spiritual presence in around you this week. Let's see what's going on with your money, because it looks like that's where, gosh, Libra, it's like everywhere we look, there's something going on. It's not at home. If it's not with your money, partner, you're gonna give us something positive, please. What's going on? Leave us something positive. Give us something positive to read about for the Libras. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra. Yeah, somebody's paying a lot of attention to you at work. Somebody's they're gonna call it curiosity, Libra, but this is like borderline stalking. What's going on with Libras and their money, their finances? Yeah, okay, Libra. Oh, some of you do want a baby. Attention to detail. That's what I mean about work performance. It seems like you're very distracted, and it seems like attention to detail is going to be absolutely important. Innocence, once again. There could be some sort of accusation at work. Someone could be accusing someone of doing something that they're absolutely innocent of, centering in truth. Definitely some truth is coming out about something, no doubt, if this has something to do with the court of law. Someone is looking for the truth about something, and someone is cutting through the BS and seeing the truth about whatever lies are being told. But this definitely feels like the lies could be being told at home or in court with your money. I mentioned to you before, Libras, maybe you might feel like your money has been on hold for whatever reason. Something's been holding up your money. It could be the bank, or maybe something is on hold. Maybe you are looking for a job. Maybe you have interviewed someplace. And maybe it might be a background check that could possibly be kind of delaying things. Goodness. So we're talking about background check. Something is definitely going. I don't know if this is somebody doing background checks on you. I said that, right? A lot of police activity. Possibly that could be what that's about. Anyway, your money. I think you are figuring it out this week. I think some sort of incident at work might make it very obvious to you that maybe it's time to figure out what you're doing with work. Because it seems like something is really starting to take its toll. And there could be a situation that comes up for either the Libra or the cross watcher, or maybe it's not happening with you directly and it might be something that you are observing at work, Libra or cross watcher. But like I said, it feels like you're trying to sum it up, figure it out. What is it that you really want to do? Because it seems like the place that you work or the environment that you work in is just really starting to get to you, and it's becoming very tense. Some of you, due to some sort of financial issue, what type of financial setback that could have happened. And maybe it had something to do with this tension that's going on at work. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I see some money coming in for you. This could be due to a loan. Some of you, this is a home loan, or this is a loan that maybe you're getting from an organization or you're getting from someone. I see this loan getting approved, and I see some money coming in for you. It might be kind of just sent to your account, and you might have some money that maybe you weren't really expecting to kind of see. And this might help you to make some sort of progress or figure some things out for the meantime to kind of figure out what you want. But this does feel like this is due to a job loss. This feels like some of you could have been terminated, or someone is really trying to push the situation until you get terminated. Like I said, maybe it's a job performance issue. If it's not that you are employed, and let's say that you are your own employer, this feels like there is someone, this is maybe a competitor that is trying to probe and harass. And I mentioned someone is being hyper fixated on you. Like somebody is just kind of hell bent on kind of destroying what it is that you've been trying to build. Maybe someone may be trying to get you to lose out on customers. You get what I mean? It feels like something about your financial situation has just been, maybe you might feel it's going kind of downhill, or it's kind of hit rock bottom. Yeah. It seems like you will be able to rebuild. You might feel like you kind of have to run to keep up with the pace, but no, your guys are saying a steady pace is what's going to keep you from getting burnt out and putting you back at square one, Libra or cross watcher. Telling you. As if it's not going on with you directly, it may be going on with extended family. I have this card that says following. That's what I mean. Are you under some sort of investigation? Or someone is a cop that might be noticing something that might be a little bit out of the ordinary, unless this is some sort of road rage. So this is what I mean. Tension, this sort of thing. Be careful about that. Yeah. Yeah. So it feels like there's some money that's coming in for you, Libras, and it seems like it might help solve some sort of situation and you're able to get some sort of debt paid, because it seems like that's just something that's going on in your mind, or just going on in your life and creating more stress for you. It's going to be important for you to be organized this week, because it feels like that just might be something that's just been like an ongoing situation for you, is being able to organize your time for it to be able to work for you. Yep, thank you, Spirit Guide. There it is. You are going to the back as soon as I part the deck. Some sort of approval. Maybe some of you might be thinking about going to school, and maybe that's a school loan that could possibly help you to turn things around. Okay, you got some delays, but it feels like coming up. That's what I mean. Something may turn this situation around for you. So even though Libras are cross watchers, you've been through a lot of adversity, things are getting ready to turn around, and things are going to lead you to the right direction coming up very soon. You got a Virgo that's in your reading. I said unless you are the Libra Virgo. Spirit guys, is there anything else for the Libras? Libra. Oh yeah, this has something to do with a health problem. But I mean, that's why they're saying go at a steady pace. It may have something to do with a health problem, a health issue. This feels like this is something that's been going on for a while though, Libra. You have a heart condition. It's like I said, it's the pressure that's getting to you. A lot of stress. Yeah, that's why you guys are saying it's time to relax. It's time for some sort of relaxation. You got to find a way to kind of deal with the stress that's going on this week. Find balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. And it definitely feels like you're giving a lot of yourself. And it feels like balance is absolutely going to be important, especially with some sort of goal that you have. Remember, we're talking about steady pace. You're going to be able to make progress with something, but not if you're burning both ends of the candlestick and you're burning yourself out. Maybe you might be feeling not yourself, or you're just not feeling well. Or this is someone around you, Libras. Definitely this week it feels like someone is coming in with an apology. Or this is you possibly giving someone an apology about something that was said. This feels like this is either said this week, or this is something that was said a long time ago. And somebody knows that they're wrong, but they just kind of refuse to apologize. It seems like it dawns on someone this week that, you know what, they want your forgiveness. They really want to make things right. You may not actually get a verbal I'm sorry, but you might get maybe some nicer behavior from this person, from someone that's looking back on a situation and realizing that maybe they overreacted. Or this is maybe a legal situation with the cops, and someone maybe is getting irrational. Like somebody is just so worried about what might happen, and it might not even be as bad as you might think, initially. Keep your composure. It feels like it's going to be important if this is you in that particular situation. Someone this week, you might be getting frustrated with them because they're inconsistent. Thank you, Spirit Guys. And I say somebody stubbed their toe, some sort of injury. Unless this is not literal, this is like insult to injury. Someone is insulting you, and then adding another layer on top of it. Definitely something going on online. Did I say somebody's hacking, cyberbullying, this sort of thing? And I mentioned to you before, somebody's passing. Somebody is like anniversary of someone's passing might be coming up, and maybe that's why you're feeling a bit regretful about things, or you're struggling emotionally. It could be because of the loss of someone. And this might be someone that did pass, and someone is looking back and being very apologetic to the person that may have passed away, like having a lot of regrets, maybe about some unsaid words, some unexpressed emotion. It feels like that's why I'm saying maybe the afterlife coming up in your reading. It feels like if this is you or someone connected to you is feeling this way, it feels like maybe you are getting, and this is why there's a presence around you. This week I mentioned to you some sort of supernatural presence. Yeah, spirit guides, what is the, excuse me, the advice for the Libra nation for the next 7 days? Your loved ones are safe. Let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. And who is saying this? This is your angel saying this. Some of you, like I mentioned to you, you're separated from your partner. Yeah, that's not what I meant to say. Extended family came up, children came up, and it seems like you're worried about them. Your guys are saying they're safe. They're being looked after. Maybe even from someone from the afterlife, they're definitely being looked after. Increase your knowledge. Not say something is going on online. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Okay. So it definitely feels like it's time for expansion. You're expanding your mind, your thoughts about certain things. Maybe you're finding something constructive to put your mind towards. I mentioned to you, some of you could be going to school, and that loan may have something to do with student loans. Or this is you maybe finding a way to kind of cope with and deal with maybe some things that are the shadow aspect of yourself. We talked about anger, and it feels like that's something for the longest time that has been coming up for the Libra nation, is being able to temper or control that anger. It's either you or someone around you. There's some sort of dilemma that you're experiencing. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So this feels like maybe some of you are kind of reaching out to the spirit world for help about some sort of dilemma that you're dealing with, that you might feel that, you can't really figure out how to manage or cope with. This is your spirit guides basically telling you that you're not alone. You have a whole entire spiritual team that is backing you and standing behind you to help you get through this week. You know what I mean? Or whatever this is. The approach of spring. Oh, did something recently happen? Something, yeah. Or maybe that's what's turning around for you. It's this period of time, or maybe you've had some struggles and some difficulties, and now you're coming into a new cycle. And especially if this has something to do with like the eclipse that just happened. It seems like this is part of the reason why something is shifting in your life. But it also feels like it has something to do with you, the counselor. Maybe some of you might be thinking about going to get counseling. Archangel Michael is with you now. Confirmation of me saying your spirit guides are with you. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation. I am here helping you. Okay, let's make it abundantly clear. You're for sure getting help from the other side. Your prayers are being answered. I guess you're praying about something, or somebody is praying for you, possibly Libra. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. So this is what I mean. Something in your situation is about to shift, and somebody might be calling you from the jail. Okay. There's definitely something going on, but I feel that for some of you, something could be prevented, Or for some of you, this is someone's being prosecuted for something that they caused. Okay. With that, Libra Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. This was helpful. Give this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Libra Nation, and cross watches.